go and stream one in here?
Alright. 1:15 to go. 10 on the play clock as Georgia breaks a huddle. They're over the ball. Bennett in the gun, running back off his right side as Dick.
I guess I'll turn the light on. Something. All right, turn that game off. All right, everybody, let people strolling in here. It usually takes about a minute for people to come on in. All right, guys. So remember, I've said this a few times earlier this week. Just want to reiterate it. The live show this weekend is on Sunday because I will be watching Notre Dame Clemson football tonight. Big game. Clemson's number 4 ranked team in the country. Notre Dame season's over, but it's kind of interesting. We're 5-3. We've beaten 3 ranked teams, and you got to watch the Notre Dame Clemson game. We got to ruin their season. We got to ruin Clemson's season. So the show pushed until tomorrow night at 9 p.m. It's going to be a good show because I am going to rip into and have some fun with that psychopath there. Carlin, is that how you pronounce the name? Carlin? Caroline? I don't know what her name is. Go Irish, I like it. I cannot, that woman is fucking crazy. And the more I look into her and watch her videos and read about the things that she's done to people, it's like, oh, she could be a fun play toy. Because I'll tell you one thing. She like legitimately seems to scare people because she's that much of a psychopath. And a lot of the people I spoke with are like, I don't want anything to do with her. She won't stop talking about me, blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what, Carlin? I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy who is afraid of people like you. I love at it with people like you. Which is why she blocked people, because... Are we live? Can you guys see me? Cool. All right, so just to say, I think I titled this emergency impromptu live here because remember, the real live show is tomorrow night. I want to announce that tomorrow night's the show, but I also want to say that so Chille Decastro, he goes live today, and he's interested in the 𝗪𝗪𝗃 situation in New Hampshire because obviously it involves the police and 𝗪𝗪𝗃, who's his buddy, I guess, because, you know, Chille's not an auditor, but his friends are all auditors for some reason. And, you know, we all know about Chille and I's past. Like, I had nothing against him. I wasn't into that stuff. I wasn't into hating on him. Certainly wasn't going to align with him, though. He wanted me to be, like, his character witness so he could get in front of a judge and cry about how he's afraid of KP or crusty panties. And I said, no dice, I won't be doing that. And he got mad at me. And then he just emasculated himself. I showed the text messages of our conversations, and I said, look at Betty. This is, it showed how psycho he was, how he was trying to, like, get me to do this. And I'm like, dude, I'm not doing that. And he, like, lost his mind. I think he called me, I don't know if he called me, like, he actually tried backhanded complimenting me, saying, like, you're an alpha. Yes, Chille, I am. That's correct. And you're not. And I think he kind of knew his place after that, because Chille's natural inclination, people like him, is to just go nuclear and declare war on this guy and blah, blah, blah. And he didn't want that smoke. So he, he's doing his own thing there, and it is what it is. But he went live today to cry about 𝗪𝗪𝗃 getting arrested. And we're going to talk about the arrest tomorrow night in the show, but it wasn't an assault, certainly. But it was like, you can't just run up on a man like that. He literally fucking ran up on him out of nowhere. Like, who the fuck are you? Like, got in his face and shit. If you're Don Bolduc, you're running for Senate, and you're outside of a debate, this fucking psychopath with a ponytail runs up on you and starts screaming shit in your face. Like, dude, get the fuck out of my face. Like, who are you? Get out of here. And, you do that, you're going to get arrested, period. It doesn't matter if you initiate contact or whatever. People are going to assume you're hostile. And he acts like a fool afterwards. He didn't even get arrested for assault. He got arrested for trespassing because he wouldn't leave. So he cried about it, and he does this whole, you know, if you've watched Joe Rogan over the years, you know, that's what this guy does. He cries about how, you know, people are mean to him, and people are whatever. They're not like, what the fuck is this guy on my ass for? I got some guy on my ass. I feel like I'm going a decent... Okay, good. They left. All right. But, what was I saying? Yeah, so Joe Rogan, that's just what Joe Rogan does. Oh, the police are arresting me for no reason. I was brutalized. Remember him squealing like a pig when they came to Worcester? That's the thing about these auditors, is they go into places looking to pick a fight, and then when they get one, they just cry like a bitch when it goes wrong. That's exactly what Oregon did. Like, dude, you ran up to Don Bolduc, General Don Bolduc, who's running like a serious campaign for Senate, and like a lot is on the line here. The control of the United States Senate's on the line, and you're fucking like, what are your politics? Do you even have any? Has Joe Rogan ever even voted before? So you assume that this guy, that no one would take Joe Rogan seriously, because who could? But as it turns out, that crazy bitch Carlin, we're going to talk about her tomorrow night, she does. She takes him quite seriously, calls him an activist. We'll be discussing that more. But then Chille lost his goddamn mind today. And he starts going nuts about this. Oh, Joe Rogan's... And he called the Goffstown Police Department and, like, you know, made a fool of himself. And he's like, I have this huge audience, but you got like 250 people watching. Chill the fuck out, Chille. Nobody knows who the fuck you are. Nobody cares. Okay? You don't exist outside of YouTube. You're just another one of those people. You're not even, like, real. Like, nobody knows who you are. Stop it. Okay? And what pissed me off about it is, like, me and Lauren Laguna were in the comments, and we were saying, like, he's like, he did nothing wrong, and we're trying to, like, tell him the story. And every time we would comment, we would get timed out. We'd have our questions, our comments, whatever. And so I'm like, I thought it was one of his mods doing that. But then they were like, no, the mods are like, no, it's not him. It's Chille doing it. So Chille was timing us out for what? For trying to tell the truth? For trying to inform him about something that he was lying about, that he got completely wrong. So I guess the guy who was like Mr. First Amendment and Mr. Free Speech and blah, 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 I guess he hides from the truth like a bitch. And so I started texting him. I'm like, dude, what's up with this, dude? Going to block. And he's reading my text off. Or he's not reading the text. He's like, so this guy is texting me and I won't say his name. Bitch, you know, say my name, motherfucker. We all know who you're talking about, bitch. Stop it. Stop it. You're afraid to say my name, Chille. That's what you are. You're afraid. You're a sad little boy who cries like a biatch over chicks. Oh, chick put me in fear for my life. We gotta take down our YouTube channel. Krusty Panties was mean to me. Oh no. Chille Decastro, just being a bitch. I mean, just to block me and Lauren Laguna, that was such a little... I mean, we'll play his tape tomorrow, but I've never seen... Like, he acts like such a tough guy. I'm swearing at the cops and this and that, and you're hiding... What are you hiding from, Chille? You're hiding from the truth. Don Bolduc, yeah, he was not assaulted. Like, he did not get hit, like physically hit. He also didn't assault anyone back. And he got accosted by a lunatic, and that's basically the end of it. And you're up here crying about how Joe Rogan was putting... What does he call them? He calls them, like, torture cuffs or something like that. He calls handcuffs torture cuffs. They put you in a box, and they're so mean to you in jail. And they're not nice to you. Oh, no. Oh, no. I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay. I hope he's okay. So again, I have nothing besides that. I don't really have an issue with Chille, but like, dude, don't act like a fucking bitch. That's one thing, Chille, I would never do. I would never block you. You can come on my stream whenever you want. You tried it one time. It didn't go well for you. You humiliated yourself. Everyone laughed at you. You complained I was being mean to you afterwards, but you're a man and you can't debate me. Like you're Mr. like going around, I provoke shit, whatever. I come at you for pretty lightly too, let's be honest. And you just run and hide like a bitch, dude. What's up with that, man? What's up with that? So he's like, I will never mention you again. You're goddamn right you won't. You're goddamn right you won't. Because you're afraid, dude. You're afraid. You don't want this. You don't want this. But anyway, yeah. So I don't know if I can read the comments or whatever. But so yeah, it's basically if you're just getting here now, I'm not gonna be able to read the comments because I'm driving. But tomorrow night we're gonna do the live show at 9 o'clock. We're gonna talk about all this stuff, and then we're gonna maybe watch some of the chili stuff. But we got some new video footage of Carlin. Maybe we'll have some of her victims on, if we will, because she's gonna be my new play toy too. We'll see what happens. I have a lot to say about her. I have a lot because I can't stand that psychopath. Anyway, but yeah, I'm going to watch the game. I'm going to watch the Clemson Notre Dame game, and then yeah, Alabama's playing LSU tonight. That's a good one. Tennessee Georgia sucked. That blew. I thought we were going to get a great game there. That sucked. So Tennessee's out. Well, unless what happens now with Tennessee, what happens if so Alabama will win the SEC West, and then they'll have to play the winner of the SEC East, which is going to be Georgia now. What happens if Alabama beats Georgia in the SEC championship game, and then Alabama's got one loss, Georgia's got one loss, and Tennessee's got one loss, but Tennessee's one loss is to Georgia, and Tennessee beat the SEC champs in Alabama. How can you put Alabama in over Tennessee? You'll have to put 3 SEC teams in there, and that, ladies and gentlemen, would be wild. So I'm rooting for chaos in that one. I don't really like Alabama, but I want to see that to happen. Strength of schedule. Now, all 3 got to get in. Strength of schedule, you're going to put all the SEC teams in. And then whoever wins the Big Ten, Michigan or Ohio State. Because, TCU's undefeated, but TCU is going to lose at some point. Like, the Big 12 teams always lose. Oregon will win the Pac-12, but they got beat by Georgia 49-0, so that's not good. And then at, what's the last one there? Clemson. Clemson's going to lose tonight to Notre Dame, so it doesn't even matter. So we could see 3 teams in. So anyway, I just wanted to come on here and say that Chille's a bitch. I don't know why he's hiding from me. I thought he was I thought he was an alpha male, but I guess he's a beta. And it's weak, Chille, weak. You should, even if you don't agree with me, you should still allow differing opinions to come on your channel. I'll never block you. You're always welcome to come on. But you don't want, because I'm not scared of you. You are scared of me, which is why you'd never debate me, man. You would never do it. You don't have it in you, Chille. You're not man enough, dude. You're not man enough. You don't have enough testosterone. Okay? So, I understand it, man. You've met your match. You kind of go around the internet and yelling at cops and being a bully and this and that and picking fights with chicks. I get it. But, yeah, you met your match, Chille. I'm not going to obsess over you like other people or anything like that, but you are officially now my bitch because you ran and hid from me. So it is what it is. So, all right, guys, we'll see you guys tomorrow night at 9 p.m. for the live show. Peace.